1965 Buick Riviera, $8,500, Houston, Texas. A striking blend of sharp lines, commanding presence, and timeless elegance, this 1965 Buick Riviera is a head-turner that captures the bold spirit of mid-century American luxury coupes. Priced at $8,500 and located in Houston, Texas, this classic Riviera offers a solid foundation for any enthusiast looking to take on a rewarding project or build a custom cruiser with character. Under the hood, this Riviera is equipped with Buick's legendary 401 cubic inch nailhead V8 engine, a power plant revered for its high torque output and distinctive design. It's mated to a smooth shifting automatic transmission that's ideal for relaxed highway cruising or stylish city driving. The car is structurally straight, with a solid body that shows honest wear and tear for its age, making it an excellent candidate for a restoration or resto mod build. Inside, the cabin is remarkably well preserved for a car of this vintage. While not showroom fresh, the original interior still maintains much of its classic charm and period-correct details. From the dashboard layout to the upholstery patterns, it's all a reminder of Buick's commitment to upscale design in the 1960s. However, like many cars of its era, this Riviera does have a few needs. It's currently inoperable due to a missing fuel tank and will require some attention to the air ride system, which needs repair. Additional items that need addressing include minor bodywork, replacement of the trunk and door lock cylinders, and the air conditioning system, as the compressor is currently seized. There is some light rust on the trunk and quarter panels, nothing unexpected for a 60-year-old car, but overall, the metal is sound. One of the most iconic design elements of the '65 Riviera, the clamshell-style hidden headlights, are intact and complete, a major plus for collectors and builders alike. All the doors shut properly and line up well, suggesting the structure remains solid and the car hasn't suffered any serious accidents or frame damage. The seller is asking $18,500 or is willing to consider trades, which reflects the rising interest in Rivieras from this golden era of design. Whether you're looking to restore it to original glory, create a one-of-a-kind custom, or simply enjoy the process of bringing a classic back to life, this Buick is brimming with potential and waiting for its next caretaker. Number 2. 1973 Oldsmobile Toronado, $5,500, Redding, California. Unearthed after decades of slumber, this 1973 Oldsmobile Toronado is the kind of barn find that stirs the imagination of any classic car enthusiast. Located in Redding, California, and priced at $5,500, this front-wheel drive heavyweight represents a unique chapter in American automotive history. It's a true survivor, pulled from storage after more than 20 years and showing only 79,950 original miles on the odometer, an astonishingly low number for a car of its era. Finished in a factory shade of mellow yellow with a contrasting black interior, this Toronado exudes 70s charm from every angle. The long hood, sweeping lines, and hidden headlights give it a presence that's unmistakably bold, while the spacious cabin speaks to Oldsmobile's focus on comfort and luxury. This example is largely original, having been purchased from the original owner and now offered by its second caretaker. It's rare to find a car from this generation that hasn't been heavily modified or over-restored. This one retains its authenticity and patina. Underneath the sculpted hood lies a big block V8, part of the powertrain setup that made the Toronado famous as one of the first American cars to offer front-wheel drive with serious power. Paired with an automatic transmission, the drivetrain was advanced for its time and offered excellent performance and stability, especially in poor weather. The engine runs, though it hasn't been fully sorted for road use just yet. The fuel system will need to be cleaned and serviced before it can be driven with confidence, an expected task after such a long period in storage. Despite its age and time off the road, the Toronado presents well as a project or preservation candidate. The body appears straight, and while the yellow paint may show its age, it still gives off the unmistakable vibe of a well-kept original car. Inside, the black interior remains complete, with factory-correct materials, gauges, and trim still in place. It's clear that this car hasn't been abused or heavily altered over the years. This Toronado is currently on non-operational registration status, which means it's not currently registered for road use but avoids the penalties associated with inactive California plates. That makes it easier for the next owner to bring it back to life without extra hassle. Whether you're looking to restore it to showroom condition, maintain its survivor status, or simply enjoy a rare and unusual classic that stands apart from the typical muscle cars and pony cars of the era, this Olds delivers something truly special. Opportunities to own a big block, front-wheel drive cruiser with this level of originality don't come around often, especially not at this price point. With just 2 owners since new and under 80,000 miles, this 1973 Toronado is a piece of American motoring history that deserves to be seen, heard, and driven once again. Number 3. 1978 Dodge Magnum, $3,800, Oak Ridge, New Jersey. An uncommon sight on today's roads, the 1978 Dodge Magnum was a bold, short-lived entry into the personal luxury coupe market, blending classic Mopar muscle cues with refined styling. This particular example, priced at $3,800 and located in Oak Ridge, New Jersey, is a genuine one-owner vehicle with an incredible story and all the paperwork to match. It's a rare opportunity to own a late-70s Chrysler B-body in untouched, original condition. Originally purchased new in upstate New York, this Magnum was lovingly maintained before being parked in 2005. Since then, it has remained in storage, patiently waiting for someone to recognize its unique value. Power comes from a 400 cubic inch V8, a torquey big block that was among the last of its kind, paired with a Chrysler 727 automatic transmission. Though it hasn't been driven on the open road in some time, the car does run and move under its own power, making it easy to load onto a trailer for transport or begin light mechanical work. This Magnum shows signs of its age, as expected from a vehicle that has been off the road for nearly 2 decades. The lower portions of the front fenders and rear quarter panels exhibit typical rust common to this generation, especially in colder climates. The hood has also suffered some damage due to stored debris, which should be factored into any restoration plan. However, the frame and floors are reportedly solid, a crucial foundation for anyone considering a full revival. Inside, the cabin remains intact and original, from the seats to the dashboard and console. Although it needs a thorough cleaning and some minor repairs, the bones of the interior are there and largely unmodified. The upholstery shows age-appropriate wear, but nothing that can't be refreshed with time and effort. This 1978 model was part of the final year of production for the Dodge Magnum, a model that was never built in large numbers to begin with. As such, surviving examples, especially unmolested, documented one-owner cars, are increasingly rare. This one comes with all its original documentation, making it even more attractive to collectors or Mopar fans looking for something different. With its distinctive body lines, hidden headlights, and full-size RWD layout, this Magnum bridges the gap between the muscle car era and the plush luxury cruisers that followed. At $3,800, it's a great entry point into vintage Mopar ownership and a rewarding project for someone ready to bring it back to life. Number 4. 1974 Ford Gran Torino Elite, $4,000, Hartford, South Dakota. If you're seeking a forgotten gem with real potential, this 1974 Ford Gran Torino Elite might be just the car. Priced at $4,000 and located in Hartford, South Dakota, this revived barn find is more than just a rolling shell. It's already been brought back to running condition and stands as a solid candidate for a light restoration or a weekend cruiser with attitude. Beneath the long hood sits a powerful 400 cubic inch V8 engine, a reliable and torque-rich platform that Ford used across many of its full-size vehicles in the 70s. Paired with an automatic transmission, the drivetrain is well suited to relaxed cruising and occasional show duty. After being pulled from storage in the 1990s, this Gran Torino Elite received key mechanical updates to get it back on the road, including a fresh fuel system, new brakes, oil change, and a new battery. These updates give the next owner a significant head start. No need to worry about those typical "will it run?" project car questions. The exterior wears a deep black paint job that still holds a good shine, suggesting it may have been repainted at some point or simply well cared for after its revival. There's minimal rust present, a rarity for Midwest vehicles of this era. While the windshield needs replacement, the body itself looks straight, and the chrome trim is largely intact. Inside, the red interior creates a striking contrast to the black exterior and adds a touch of classic 70s flair. The seats, door panels, and dash all appear clean and original, with no signs of major damage or neglect. It's not often that a vintage Ford coupe from this period presents itself with such a usable interior, another major plus for the next owner. This car also comes with a MARTI report, an official document that verifies its factory build details, making it even more attractive to collectors. These Gran Torino Elites were marketed as upscale versions of the regular Torino, and this one certainly fits the bill with its combination of vintage style, comfort, and muscle. At just $4,000, this Elite is priced right for someone looking to get into a classic American cruiser without breaking the bank. It's already running, already solid, and just needs a few finishing touches to be enjoyed. Number 5. 1970 Cadillac DeVille, $5,000, Kannapolis, North Carolina. If you've ever dreamed of owning a land yacht from the golden era of American luxury, this 1970 Cadillac DeVille may be exactly what you've been searching for. Located in Kannapolis, North Carolina, and offered at $5,000 or best offer, this big-body Cadillac combines brute V8 power with unmistakable presence, and it's all wrapped in a package that still has tremendous potential. At the heart of this DeVille is Cadillac's mighty 7.7-liter, 472 cubic inch, V8 engine, known for its smooth performance and seemingly endless torque. It's paired with an automatic transmission that still shifts beautifully, providing the kind of effortless driving experience Cadillac was known for during its heyday. The current owner has already tackled some mechanical updates, including a new carburetor and upgrades to the suspension, important steps toward returning this cruiser to full roadworthy condition. The odometer shows just 41,690 miles, a remarkably low figure that suggests the car hasn't been overly driven or abused through the years. That mileage, combined with the car's mostly original condition, makes it a fantastic candidate for a preservation-style restoration or a mild custom project. Cosmetically, the DeVille shows the kind of wear you'd expect from a car of this vintage, but nothing appears beyond repair. The body retains its imposing factory lines and towering rear fenders, while the chrome accents and Cadillac badging give it the elegance and authority only a luxury car of this size can command. The paint may be tired, and some cosmetic issues likely remain, but the bones are solid. The interior is largely complete and gives off the unmistakable feel of late 1960s luxury, wood grain trim, wide bench seats, and soft-touch materials that once made Cadillac the envy of the world. While it could benefit from a deep cleaning and some upholstery repair, the cabin still exudes class and comfort. Importantly, this car comes with a clean title in hand, and the seller is motivated, willing to entertain reasonable offers. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a full restoration project, or even a foundation for a lowrider or resto mod, this Cadillac is a blank canvas with style to spare. At $5,000, this DeVille offers a ton of car for the money. With a little work, it could once again glide down the road with the quiet authority that only a classic Cadillac can deliver. Number 6. 1970 Lincoln Continental, $5,000, Caldwell, Idaho. Offered at just $5,000 and located in Caldwell, Idaho, this 1970 Lincoln Continental is a true survivor from the golden age of American luxury automobiles. Dressed in an eye-catching gold-on-gold color scheme that echoes the opulence of its era, this full-size sedan exudes presence, charm, and a certain dignity that only a Lincoln can offer. With approximately 140,000 miles showing on the odometer, it has clearly been used but still retains its road-going integrity. Under the long, sculpted hood sits a powerful V8 engine that continues to run strong. The car starts up and drives smoothly, showcasing that refined, floating-on-air ride Lincoln was famous for in the late 1960s and early 70s. Mated to an automatic transmission, it shifts effortlessly and makes for a comfortable cruiser, perfect for long highway drives or just rolling through town in style. While it runs and drives as it should, the car isn't without needs. This Continental would benefit from some attention, cosmetic touch-ups, mechanical TLC, and perhaps a fresh round of upholstery work to bring it back to its former glory. It's not a show car yet, but it has all the bones and character to become one. Whether you're a collector, a restorer, or simply someone who appreciates classic American luxury, this car offers a rare opportunity to own an unmolested example at a very reasonable entry price. With a clean title in hand and plenty of original character intact, this Lincoln is ideal either as a restoration project or even as a weekend cruiser for someone who values vintage elegance. Cars like this don't come around often, especially not in such a classic color combination. If you're looking for a distinguished ride that turns heads and still has plenty of potential, this 1970 Lincoln Continental deserves a serious look. Number 7. 1983 Chevrolet Silverado C10, $8,000, Temple, Texas. Located in Temple, Texas and listed for $8,000, this 1983 Chevrolet Silverado C10 represents one of the most desirable configurations in the world of classic trucks, the iconic square body. This particular example blends old-school charm with some modern mechanical upgrades that make it both dependable and enjoyable to drive. The standout feature here is the freshly installed 350 cubic inch V8 engine, which has logged less than 3,000 miles since it was built. It breathes life into the truck with a healthy rumble and solid performance, while the TH350 automatic transmission, recently rebuilt, delivers smooth, positive shifts. Together, this powertrain setup ensures the Silverado is not just a looker, but a reliable runner as well. Inside the cab, things are surprisingly well kept for a vehicle of this vintage. The bench seat is comfortable, and the truck is equipped with power locks, power windows, and tilt steering, all features that add to the comfort and ease of everyday use. It's a truck you can enjoy driving immediately while planning out cosmetic upgrades at your own pace. While the body does have some imperfections and could use light bodywork and a fresh coat of paint, the foundation is strong. The truck rides on a set of new tires and features dual exhaust, dual fuel tanks, and a protective bedliner, all practical additions that enhance its utility. Whether you're looking to cruise, haul, or simply enjoy a classic truck, this one is ready to go with minimal fuss. Best of all, it comes with a clean title, and the seller notes the price is negotiable. That makes this Silverado C10 a compelling option for anyone wanting a square-body Chevy that's already had the big mechanical stuff taken care of. It's a tough, good-looking truck that runs like a champ and still leaves room for customization down the road. Number 8. 1984 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau, $6,000, Farmville, Virginia. Offered for $6,000 in Farmville, Virginia, this 1984 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau is a well-preserved time capsule from the mid-1980s, with just 64,356 original miles on the clock. A mostly original car throughout, this Caprice still carries the elegance, comfort, and simplicity that made it one of the most popular full-size sedans of its era. Power comes from a 305 cubic inch V8, mated to a 700 R4 automatic transmission, a pairing that delivers smooth and reliable performance with the added benefit of overdrive gearing for highway cruising. The car runs and drives well, maintaining that quiet, floaty ride that Caprices were known for, and it retains much of its original drivetrain and components. Cosmetically, the car is in presentable condition for its age but will require some rust repair to fully bring it back to life. Areas needing attention include the floors, rocker panels, lower door sections, and the frame near the rear tires. These are typical trouble spots on older GM sedans, and for a skilled restorer or hobbyist, they present a manageable project. The rear bumper is included in the sale, though currently not installed. Inside, the car is largely untouched and boasts that classic Landau trim, complete with the half-vinyl roof and plush interior styling that defined luxury in the 1980s. The air conditioning system is present but currently non-functional and would benefit from a recharge or servicing to restore its cooling ability. With a clear title in hand, this Caprice Classic Landau offers a very solid starting point for a full restoration or a simple refurbishment for someone who just wants to enjoy a vintage cruiser. These cars are becoming increasingly scarce in mostly original condition, especially with mileage this low. Whether you're a GM enthusiast, a collector, or someone looking for an affordable classic to bring back to life, this 1984 Caprice is definitely worth your consideration. Number 9. 1968 Ford Country Sedan, $5,500, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. For those who love the look and character of classic American wagons, this 1968 Ford Country Sedan is a rare find at $5,500. Located in Oklahoma City, this long-roof beauty is painted in a bold red finish and retains much of its vintage charm. Under the hood, it packs a 390 cubic inch V8 engine backed by a sturdy FMX 3-speed automatic transmission, an ideal drivetrain for effortless highway cruising or family road trips down memory lane. This country sedan served proudly as both a daily driver and a showpiece in the past, suggesting it has been maintained to a certain level of mechanical and aesthetic quality. However, it's now at the point where it needs some mechanical work to get back on the road. Specifically, the rear differential will need a rebuild due to an axle seal failure, a relatively common issue for classic wagons that can be addressed with the right parts and know-how. The air conditioning system has been removed, which is something to consider for those planning to use it in warmer climates. Additionally, the vehicle has some minor front-end damage, though the full extent isn't detailed. That said, the sale includes some spare parts, making it easier to begin restoration without hunting down every last piece. With a clean title already in hand, this car presents a compelling project for a father-son duo, hobbyist restorer, or anyone with a soft spot for classic family haulers. These long-roof Fords are becoming harder to find, especially in relatively complete, running condition. Whether you plan to fully restore it, build a custom wagon, or simply get it back on the road for weekend cruises, this 1968 Ford Country Sedan offers an affordable and exciting entry point into the world of classic cars. Number 10. Up for sale is this 1984 Buick LeSabre Limited, available for just $1,500 in Duboce, Nebraska. This car offers a fantastic opportunity for those looking for an affordable, reliable vehicle that's ready to go, having been used as a daily work vehicle for its previous owner. The Buick LeSabre is known for its solid build and comfort, and this particular model, with its iconic design, still holds true to those qualities. It's powered by a capable V6 engine, providing a smooth, consistent drive, and it's paired with an automatic transmission, making it incredibly easy to handle, whether you're driving through city streets or cruising on highways. This car is ready for someone who wants an inexpensive, dependable vehicle that won't break the bank. While the LeSabre is priced affordably and runs well overall, it's important to note a few minor issues that potential buyers may want to be aware of. The driver's seat is non-adjustable, which could make it less comfortable for certain drivers, particularly those who are taller or shorter and prefer a personalized seating position. While it's a small inconvenience, it's something to consider before making a decision. Additionally, the heater and air conditioning system are currently inoperable, which might be a bit of a challenge in Nebraska's varying weather. Whether you're facing the blistering heat of summer or the cold winters, it's something to keep in mind, especially if you're planning to drive in extreme temperatures. Another minor quirk with this vehicle is the windshield wipers, which must be manually unplugged to turn off. While this is certainly an unusual issue, it's something that can be easily addressed by someone with a little automotive know-how, or it could just be considered one of those quirks that adds character to the car. Despite these few issues, the 1984 Buick LeSabre Limited remains an excellent option for anyone looking for a reliable, budget-friendly cruiser. It still has plenty of life left in it and could make for a solid daily driver or even a fun project car for those interested in performing some light restoration. The price point makes it a standout deal, especially when considering its running condition and the fact that it's a classic vehicle that will continue to turn heads with its timeless design. Whether you're looking for a dependable car to get you from point A to point B or want to spend some time restoring it to its former glory, this Buick is a great choice. In short, it's a solid and affordable option that offers great potential for someone with the right touch, and at just $1,500, it's hard to find a more budget-friendly classic vehicle that offers the same reliability and character.